Good morning students. Now we will see about image sampling and quantization. So first we have to know what is sampling and what is quantization and how this sampling and quantization plays a major role in image. Okay, so for that we have taken an example, a continuous image as well as a digital image. Okay, so why we are going for the sampling and quantization is in suppose if we have taken as an input image as a continuous analog image. Okay, so what we have to know is we have to know the gray levels of one particular image. So in order to know the gray levels of one particular image, we are going for choosing this value called as this system or process called as sampling and quantization. Okay, so we have to sample and quantize an analog input image to get an proper gray level output image or proper pixel value in an output image. So that is why we are going for this sampling and quantization process in an image. Okay, so there are various ways to sample and quantize an image. So first is output of the most sensor we will be getting in the form of voltage waveform, so where the amplitude and the spatial behavior will be sensed by using any kind of sensors such as single sensor or multiple sensors. For example, we can say that in case of X-ray or CT scans or MRI scans or whatever it is, so we will be capturing an image and we will be sampling the image. Okay, so to create a digital image, what we have to do is we have to first of all convert the data or that has been sensed or captured into the digital form. So for that conversion we are going for this process called as sampling and quantization. So for example, we have taken a continuous image, that is analog image. So now we are scanning from line A to B. So as it is mentioned in the diagram in the analog image, A to B, so we are mapping in the form of scanned form. So how it is scanned is depending upon the gray levels, that is the binary values, zeros and ones that are present within that particular line. Okay, so again it is given to sampling. So for sampling we are sample the particular wavelength wave, and in case of quantization we are marking the particular digital points, that is the gray level points in the digital scan line. So as it is clearly seen in the diagram, we are going for choosing the sampling and quantization process. Okay, so now we can see the basic concepts that is involved in sampling and quantization. So as I told you already, we are taking an analog image along the x and y coordinates. So we are converting into the digital form in both the coordinates as well as amplitude. So digitizing the coordinate value can be called as sampling, whereas digitizing the amplitude value is called as quantization. So these are the two processes that is mainly involved in sampling and quantization. Okay, so there is some variation that is present. So that is due to the noise that is present along the continuous lines in the image. Okay, so as you can see that the noise is noted and now they are getting marked in the quantization levels, that is varying from dark band to light bands. Okay, so the set of these discrete locations will be giving the output sampled function. Okay, so we will be getting quantized into discrete quantities depending upon the various gray levels, that is ranging from black to white, as we will be dividing the gray levels in terms of 8 discrete interval levels, that each of the discrete interval levels will be indicating different black and white gray levels. So according to the output noise that is obtained as an output in the sampling process, we will be mapping in this quantization levels, and this is the digital scan that is also mapped again with the quantization levels. As we saw already, we are doing the digitization and marking the gray levels, and that particular gray levels is marked with the quantization levels. Okay, so finally the output image is obtained. Okay, so input image is mapped into the result after the quantization and sampling. This is the final output we have obtained in the output. As you can remember that in case of first input image, it was just a blur in the middle, but in now it is very clear that where it is dark, where it is light. Okay, so clearly the gray levels is mentioned in this output image. Okay, so now you can clearly understand why we are going for sampling and quantization, as it clearly shows a major difference between the input image and the output image. Okay, so this is why we are going for sampling and quantization in image processing. Hope you all understood. Thank you.